Hello guys, today in this tutorial I will show you find index method, and find index method we apply on array. So before showing this example I have to create an array. So in the custom.js file I will create an array. So var and the variable name is array and equals to square bracket, and just here first of all I will show you the example using number value, and after that I will show you the example using string, and then I will show you the example using multiple object. So first of all I will write here some number. So 20, 10, 30, 40. You can put any number here, and before showing it that I will print the original value of an array, and after that I will use find index method in this array, so it will be easy to understand. So first of all I will show the original value of an array. So for that I will go to index.html file, and just here I will write h2 tag, because in this h2 tag I will show the original value of array. So here I will take a id, that is demo. You can write any name of the id, and now I will copy this demo id and just custom.js file. Here I will write document dot get element by id, and the id is demo dot inner html, and in this inner html just I will write this array. So now save and check the browser here. So you can see now I am getting the original value of an array, and now I will use here find index method. So in the HTML file here I will create another h2 tag, and in this h2 tag I will write a id name is demo1, because in this h2 tag I will show the after using find index method, and I will write a button. So button type is button, and on click method, and on click method I will write the name is function. So func is the short form of function, and button name is click, but you can write any name of the method. Okay, and I am creating this button because when I will click the button then I will use find index method, and that I will be shown in this demo id. So just I will copy this method name, and here I will paste, and here I will use fade arrow function. So this is the syntax of fade arrow function, and here I will use find index method in this array. So I will copy this array. So first of all I will take a variable, so let, and here the variable name I will write find index equals to, and paste this array name, this variable name dot find index. So I is the capital of find index, and parenthesis, and this find index method takes a callback function. So this inside this parenthesis I will take another parenthesis, and here I will write a function name. So in this function name I will write e, but here you can write any name of this function, and again I will use here fade arrow function. So you can see this is the fade arrow function, and this e is the function name, and this e function name it's denoting just this value of the array. So here I will write e and greater than equals to okay, e equals to, if I write e equals to 20, and here before that here I have to be write return and semicolon, and just here document dot get element by id, and after using this find index method I will show it in this demo1 id. So I will copy this demo1 id, and just here I will print dot inner html equals, and I will copy this variable and paste here, because in this find index variable I store after using find index method. So first of all I will save and show you the view here. So when I will click this button, so here you can see it's showing 0. But why it's showing 0? So guys, here the method name is, you can see, find index. So it's this method, you can see here, this method name is find index. So this method return the index. So index means this is index means the position of the array element. So 20 is the position of 0, 10 is 1, 30 is 2, and 40 is 3, and its array position start from 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, and I have written here 20. So it's returning the position of 20. So the position of 20 is 0. So that's why we are getting the output is 0. And if I write here 10, so refresh and click, so you can see now I'm getting the output is 1, because the position of 10 is 1, because 0, 1. And in the same way, if I write 40 and so click, so you can see I'm getting the output is 3, because the position of 40 is 3, because 0, 1, 2, 3. So hope guys you can understand that. And now I will show you after using the string method. So instead of this number value, just I'll remove that, and here you can write A, B, C, and D. So in the same way, if you want to know the position of B, so just here the B, you will write here B and refresh it. So first of all it's showing the ABCD, and now if I click, so B's position is 1, and if I write D, refresh, and D's position is 3. So this way. And now here, suppose here I have a multiple object. So first of all I will create an object. So this is the curly braces, and I will write name. This is the object property, and suppose if I write name, first name is A, comma, and I will copy this object and here I will paste, and the second name is B, the third name I will change here C, and again the name I will change here D. So this, and now if I save and refresh here, so first of all you are getting you are seeing you can see here I am getting object, because when I am creating an object, so this time if I want to show this object value, just here I have to be convert this array into a string. So for that we use JSON dot stringify method. So JSON, all the letter will be capital, dot stringify parenthesis, and inside this parenthesis I will paste this array variable. So now if I save, so now you can see I'm getting this object as a string format. So name, you can see a name A, name B, name C, name D. And now I will use in this object array find method. So in the same way, when I will show the value after using array find method, so that I have to be convert into also a string format. So just so again here I will write JSON dot stringify parenthesis, and inside this parenthesis I will cut this, and here I will paste. And I have to do another thing. So now E. So now E is denoting this array, and now I want to show the position of this second, suppose this object. So here the property is name, so I have to be write E dot name, because E is denoting all the object, and I want to get the position of this name. So E dot name, and which name I want to position this D. So E dot name triple equals to D. So refresh it and click. So here you can see I'm getting the position is 3. And suppose you want to know the position of this B. So this B's position is, so the B's position is 1, because this is the position of 0 and this is 1, so it should return the output is 1. So now instead of D, just here if I write B, so refresh, so you can see it's showing the output is 1, because B's position is 1. And guys, suppose if you want to access this full object, so you can do one thing, just this variable name is array, so I will copy this variable array, and just here before this find index method you have to paste this variable square bracket, and inside this square bracket you have to be paste this find index. So save and refresh. So here you can see now I can access the full object. So same way, if I change here, instead of B, if I write here A, save, refresh, so you can see I can access the full of object. So guys, this is the find index method, and this is very useful. So if you like this video, so please subscribe, and if you want to get more videos, press the notification bell icon also.